I would have liked to have a helmet cam by now, riding a horse, but I still don't have a horse. It's late October, a couple of days before Halloween, and I'm going to walk and blabber on at the same time. So, if you know, I did get a horse for a short time, and I got rid of the horse because it was totally not suited for me. I don't want to get into all the details right now. I did break my ribs. I was out of commission for 6 more weeks, and then I was taking a lesson on a potential horse to buy, and this is a catfish pond here. Now the woods go about 500 feet more on the side there, and the woods back there are about as big as the field in front. Okay, so anyways, I'm just showing you this, like if I ever get a horse, and I'm getting worried now if I'll ever find a horse. This is the places that I can ride at. So I was taking a lesson, English, and I was using a saddle that didn't fit me. In fact, I distinctly remember saying something like I didn't feel comfortable on the saddle. The saddle, my legs weren't going in the knee rolls right or something. I felt very unstable. In fact, I said something about that. And I was trying a horse for sale, an expensive horse for sale, by the way. There's a trail that goes back there. And we were outside on a very windy day, and there were 5 horses running back and forth, running back and forth, running back and forth, right over this side of the arena. And he was dead quiet until he saw those horses, and he started, you know, what horses do, like right before they're about to buck. Well, he didn't buck, and I said something, oh, he's getting excited, and she says, well, just keep riding him forward. And he was a big quarter horse. I mean, his butt was bigger than the doorways inside my house, and it happened so fast. He saw those horses, and he was still excited, and it happened so fast, I'm not even too sure what happened. So here's some woods. Okay. Over there. The house is over there. I don't know if you can see it. It happened so fast, I'm not even too sure what happened. I think maybe I clutched up on the reins. Maybe. All I know, he swerved, and all of a sudden, I still to this day don't know exactly what happened. All I know is I suddenly found myself with the right leg on top of the horse, the left toe still in the left stirrup, me hanging backwards, and I was holding on to the reins still, and the horse started to walk backwards, and I heard Linda say, let go of the reins. So I let go of the reins. Boom. I went right down on my back again. All right. On the sand. And I didn't think I'd hurt myself because I just got up. But I did something to my back. This is another pond on the property. I did something to my back because I took some riding lessons again, and everything was fine. I was going real good. This is English, and I didn't use that damn saddle again. I used a different saddle, and I felt really good in the saddle. And then we were cantering going around once around the ring, all of a sudden I feel my back snap, where I had to pull up because I was in so much pain. I tried to ride again, but at this point I couldn't even post. The pond is real down. Usually there's like a sand, what is the term for it? Sand bar? There's a sandbar there now. So I canceled my lesson, and my back is screwed up. And by the way, the last lesson, I vaulted off the horse and jarred my back. So I had to cancel my other lesson, and I tried to get better, and it doesn't hurt me that much when I'm walking around. It hurts me actually laying down. That's pretty. It hurts me when I'm laying down, and when I'm trying to roll over from one side to the next, I have to do it very, very carefully, and it's very, very painful. So it's a crummy, gloomy day here. All right, so this is what I call, it goes up to a field here. It's a crummy day, and I have a lesson this afternoon, but I think I'm going to ride Western this afternoon because it's a lot less taxing than riding English. If I can put the stirrups up so I can still post. So, because it's just killing me not being able to ride. Alright. There's a neighbor across the street. There's woods here. It's quite cold outside. It's about 48, and I'm not used to this cold weather. So, then there's the matter of buying a horse. Like, I stopped looking for horses in the last week. I definitely need some help finding a horse. Don't move to the Ozarks if you want to ride English and show. Don't do it. If you want to move close to Springfield, okay. If you want to move close to Kansas City, okay. If you want to move close to St. Louis and you ride English, okay. But those are the only places in the whole state. Now, it's okay because I don't plan to show horses anymore. So I can just ride at home. And if I want to show, I can take lessons and go with the lesson barn, because she goes to a lot of horse shows, riding one of their school horses. And so now, as you know, I'm getting older. I really can't afford to fall off anymore. So I've been looking and looking and looking. I'm so tired. Everybody puts their damn ads on Facebook. They don't use the horse sale ads anymore, like Horse Clicks or equine.com or whatever it's called. That's the road right there, as you can see. Oops, watch the hole. So what I'm finding is I decided I need a small horse. You can see how rocky this soil is. Look at this. There's my foot. Okay. See how rocky it is? It's not the nice New Zealand volcanic soil. Here's a rock just laying right on the surface for you to trip and break your neck on. So what I'm finding out is that I said, okay, let me go get a Western pleasure horse that also does hunt seat. But what you're finding out that all these show horses hardly do any trail riding. And as you can see, I want to ride out on the trails. as well inside the arena. And by the way, we're supposed to be getting our footing in for the arena tomorrow. Or I hate to call it an arena. It's a indoor riding area. Better than nothing. So all these horses are gigantic, and I am going to be 62 next March, and I'm not getting any younger. And actually I need help getting off the horse, especially with my back. I can't jump off the horse anymore. It hurts my back. So I need a dismounting block. So I'm having a huge problem trying to find a horse. And then you get trail horses, and you know, they don't like arena riding. So, and then the Western horses, they don't know how to ride English. And I'm not going to be this is a deer blind. I'm going to sit in here for a while and just rest. The English horses are few and far between here, but the good news is that I did find a stable that has a lot of English riders there, so it's not as hopeless as I first thought. And then the second thing is that there's so many dishonest people here that they drug the horses. They drug the horses and then they make the videos, and it's just pretty disgusting. And all the good horses, well, there's a lot of hunter jumper horses, but I don't need a hunter jumper horse. I'm not hunting. I'm not going to be jumping. I don't need to spend the money on that kind of a horse. Maybe one that's retired, but then they only have done shows. They haven't done, you know, trail rides. So I think I should get a small horse or a large pony, say 15-1 to 14 hands, and so it's easy for me to, I don't feel intimidated by the size of the horse, and then I'll be able to get around in that small riding area better. Yeah, we own this too. And see where those horses are? Right there, that's the neighbor's fence line. I should get a small horse and not a thoroughbred, because let's just face it, I'm going to get sick of going round and round and round and round and round like I did in New Zealand, and I was always whining that there was no place to go trail riding. And I didn't want to ride my horse right next to the neighbor's fence line because I had that damn skinny lot, and you never know what's going to happen. And Calico was, she could spook. She's not your spookless horse. She was nice, but she could spook. Sometimes. Don't ride her in the wind.